I guess I should let you have the pick because I was just trying to choose. I have too many good minis. Let's go feel good. I hope you're going to pick one that has a good mini in it. Feel bad with the same amount of bad news. I don't know the last time I added any bad news in there. We could go with pretty sure this is bad. There's something in there I could read. We could also do feeling uncertain. That one's chock full of stuff. So don't keep everyone in suspense now that we figured out.
I don't want to keep everybody in too much suspense because it's going to be like weeks from now. But I actually have a pretty good news one coming up. So I would like to do bad news to balance out how we're recording now.
Okay. You want to make me the bad guy for this one.
Though. I don't want to make it fully bad. Just pretty sure.
And this is from the American Council on Science and Health. Titled Previously Undiscovered Cases of Avian Flu in Veterinarians Are Worrisome.
The vets are getting sick?
Apparently. That's what the title would lead us to believe. And you gotta think it's a pretty good summary. What we're about to read. This is from March 11, 2025. The discovery of silent H5N1 infections in unexpected populations, the emergence of new variants, and its potential to evolve into a human-to-human transmissible virus necessitates immediate and comprehensive public health response. Good luck with that, United States. I'll just leave it at that. That's not in the article, by the way. Amidst the usual surge of winter respiratory illnesses, a recent report from the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention sheds light on an emerging and largely undetected threat, the spread of highly pathogenic avian influenza to veterinarians, and that is H5N1. During the past year, there have been at least 70 confirmed cases of symptomatic H5N1 bird flu in humans in 13 states, with one fatality. That is in addition to the devastation of poultry and cows. It has affected more than 165 million chickens, turkeys, and other birds across almost all states since the outbreak began in poultry in 2022 and has been detected in more than 970 herds of cattle and dairy cows across 17 states. Most human cases have been mild, and there have been no known instances of person-to-person spread, but the CDC's February 13 Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report added a new wrinkle. It described 3 cases of H5N1 detected in U.S. veterinarians who work with cattle, with 2 cases lacking a clear source of exposure. These infections were identified through antibody testing rather than through symptomatic illness, reflecting silent spread of the virus. Although human-to-human transmissions remain unconfirmed, a few genetic mutations could enable the virus to make this leap, which would increase significantly the public health risk. The CDC's analysis of blood samples of 150 bovine veterinarians in 46 U.S. states and Canada during the current H5N1 outbreak in dairy cows and poultry revealed that 3 asymptomatic U.S. practitioners, which is 2%, had antibodies to H5N1 in September, suggesting recent infection. 2 of them reported no exposures to infected animals, and the third practiced in Georgia and South Carolina, which have had no known cases in cattle. These findings suggested there could be a U.S. state with H5 positive people and animals that have not yet been identified, the study authors wrote. Although the infected veterinarians reported wearing gloves or other protective gear where caring for cattle, none wore respiratory or eye protection, which are recommended when working with even uninfected animals in regions with confirmed cases. As the researchers wrote, HPAIA in brackets H5 virus is known to be present in high concentrations in milk produced by infected cattle, introducing infection risk through respiratory, ocular, and gastrointestinal exposure. Interesting. And I didn't realize it was going between birds and cattle.
It's been going through everything. Like, every article we talk about is like seals and dolphins.
Yeah, we did talk about that, right? It's like running rampant.
It's everywhere.
Further compounding concerns, experimental studies have now confirmed that H5N1 can be transmitted through unpasteurized cow's milk. In response, health officials are strongly advocating for nationwide milk testing initiatives to detect and limit potential sources of exposure. Without such testing, we risk missing genetic changes in the virus that could allow it to spread much more easily in humans, which is already a concern.
You know we're going to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
no.
just going to test things that we had to put money into actually testing.
Yeah, it's not like they're trying to cut out things like that in the United States right now. And we all know the person in charge of like the health and safety of the United States
is a big proponent of herd immunity.
Yeah, oh yeah.
By herd immunity, I mean just let the herd go and do what they will, and they will be immune.
Yep. Just let a couple of them live. That's for sure. It goes on just basically about preventative measures. This is basically a research paper talking about preventative measures and stuff like that. So I thought it was interesting. I also was just reading the other day, it's springtime, so obviously birds are migrating back.
And just coughing everywhere.
I can't remember where I was reading this, and they're talking about how there's scientists who just study these major ponds in Canada where a lot of these birds that are migrating back for the summer to watch for how many of them are infected, just because it's just running so rampant right now, to kind of keep an eye on how it's spreading or going to spread in Canada with them
terrifying.
Bringing it back.
Chelsea, would you say they are pondering?
Yep, I sure would.
You didn't, but you should.
Yeah, no, I totally meant to say that.
Okay, good.
But yeah, more bad news for you to start out. No, get you through the rest of the week.
48 hours at least. Because Friday we're going to come in with a banger to save you, I hope. I don't know. I'm in charge of it, so I sure hope.
I sure hope too.
Bye.
Bye.